Good morning. My name is Lisa Schmid. Welcome to the Stamper Studio and welcome to Saturday in the Studio. I don't know about you, but Saturday is one of my most favorite days of the week. And I think it's because we don't have as many scheduled things, so we get to choose more things, you know what I mean? Like not like work, you got to go to school and teach. And anyway, I really like Saturdays. And also I like Saturdays because I get to come see you. Today I'm going to show you some beautiful cards that I got at the Onstage event, Stampin' Up! Event. It was in Indianapolis. And I flew to Cincinnati and then drove with my friend and downline Tammy, and we drove to Indianapolis, had a great time. And she's hysterical, so that was really fun. And hung out with my friend Amy and other friends of hers and all our friends. Anyway, so it was a really good time. And one thing we do when we go to Stampin' Up! Events is we swap. We swap and trade cards. And so you get new ideas and you get new cards. And it's just very, very fun with 900 of my favorite friends. All right, let's go ahead and get started and I'll show you. There's a mix from the current holiday catalog and from the annual catalog. So many are from the annual catalog. So I'm going to start and show you these. All right, so this one, I think I have to move that out of the way because otherwise you can't see it very well, right? Mm-hmm. So Sending Sunshine to Brighten Your Day. So this is from the Sending Smiles stamp set. And then this is one die. That's a larger die in the back of the catalog. So, but how fun is this? Sending Smiles. So Sending Sunshine, Sunshine. So she just cut out sunshine to brighten your day and cut that little image in half. This is by Brenda Sprenger. But one thing I like about this card that I thought was really, really fun is the double pop-up here, like the two colors. And I also really like that inside. I don't know, I don't ever think to do double color inside, but it's really quite striking. And it's simple. It's not a big addition, but it sure is nice. All right, another stamp set, another card. I actually made this card, but this is our Sweetest Cherries. I think this is such a fun stamp set, and some is because I like bold, and this comes out really bold. So here is my Swedish Cherries. Something got stuck on there we go. And I put some crystal effects on here to make it like actually shiny. You can see that. And the one thing, little cherry on the inside, the one thing you have to be careful of when you put on crystal effects is to actually let it dry. So I do have another cherry that soft succulent got stuck on the top of it. When I pulled it off, I'm like, oh, now it looks like a moldy cherry. That's not very appealing. But I love the punch that comes with this because it punches the cherry and the stem. But then when you stamp the stem, it's just a sweet little narrow stem. So very fun. If you're joining us, let us know where you're from. And today in Minneapolis, it is actually 30 degrees. So I'm loving that. That is warm. All right. Lovely in Linen. Look at this cute stamp set. I don't have this. And I was like, oh, well, that's really fun with the Designer Series paper.
Morning, Sandy.
It almost looks like a bandana is what this reminded me of. And so it's kind of fun here because this Designer Series paper is folded back. But that's not, the card is inside, but the main piece of it is a piece of Designer Series paper. So isn't that fun? I think I don't know that I've ever thought to do that. And I think that's a cute idea.
I see more like a French
provincial
ceramic tile
type absolutely.
Or wallpaper pattern.
This is by Laura. That's all I got for you. But yeah, I think that's cool. I'm going to set that aside because I think that would be a fun one to copy. All right. Some are in the catalog and then some are just loose, but this is kind of
Cheryl.
What I would call...
And Diane.
Hi, friends. What I would call my age-old, one of my favorites. I just love this sunflower because you can take it bright. You can take it a little bit darker and richer, and this is Celebrate Sunflowers, which is right here. There are dies that coordinate with it, which are pretty amazing. Look how fun. And this is by Jill Cooper. And this is stamped. There's actually nothing die cut out of this. This looks like it was probably hand cut out, and then just a fun the twill behind it. And the bricks. I almost didn't notice that in soft suede. Really good shading. I think the shading on that is super, super pretty. All right, another one. This one is made by Karen Titus, is our best butterflies, which this is just, when I first saw this, I was like, really not sure how that goes together and how it works, but it works really, really well. So you can see on this one, the best butterflies with the, so she stamped one on the top, one design, one stamp on the top, and one stamp on the bottom, and then die cut this out. And how cute is that? And the designer series paper comes in 6x6, and it is just bold and bright and super fun. So let's open. Okay, so that's just like that. That's by Karen Titus. And then you can stamp the body any color you'd like. And then this is in the holiday mini right now. It is washi tape, and it comes in a pack with the green here, orange, black, and purple. Nice bling on that card. Look at that. Love it. You know me, bright, bright, bright. Well, this is a card I made. I was going to go back to Christmas in a little bit, but since it's here and I came by it, I'm like, oh. So the dies were not listed in, or the dies came out after the stamp set. And the dies are amazing because there's lots of little pieces. If you're still making Christmas cards, you maybe have time to squeak it in there or make it into a New Year's card. I don't know. So that's just one I made with two different, it's old olive and garden green, and then the real red on top, just to mimic. And this one is, I've been doing so well. It's a carryover from last year, a Christmas designer series paper. All right, what else do we have? This is a fun combo, I thought. So check out this. This is using the cute little bear from Happier Than Happy and die cutting him out, and then combining it with the He's the Man designer series paper. How fun is that? And check this out. This is sort of a fun fold. So then I thought, well, where do you write? And I thought, turned it over. Yep, right there. Little message on the back. I suppose you could put a little white strip here, but I do like this in the early espresso with our little bear. He's like waving, hey. That hello is really fun. I'm not sure where that's from. I'll have to look that up and see, because that's a fun little font. Love it. So isn't that cute? And this was made by a Stampin' Up! Friend of mine. Meaning, I'm not sure who. All right. This is also in the Everyday catalog. And if you're a mermaid person, look at the detail on this. And I have to look at something here. And I have to actually peel it off a little bit. Okay, so this is just solid cardstock. And look at how gorgeous that is. I thought it was, maybe it's designer series paper. Nope. It is cardstock stamped with the water in this cute little mermaid set. And then the flowers, little bubbles. There is Wink Estella on it, if you can see. There's Wink Estella on the mermaid as well. I love how she colored. This person is Carrie Ellen Kelly. I love how she colored the back of the die cut. So it's die cut out, but yet she colored it rather than leaving it white. It looks like it was supposed to be that way. That makes sense. And You're Pure Magic, I Believe in You. So, and that is by Carrie Ellen Kelly. Very, very fun. And the stamp set is called Pure Magic. That makes sense. Artistically inked and quiet meadow. Those are the stamp sets she used. Sometimes people put those little papers in, and that makes it, kind of helpful to remember. Hues of Happiness. If you remember, if this looks familiar, it's on the front of the annual catalog. So Hues of Happiness. And the great thing about this one is this is all actually designer series paper that has been cut out. Or die cut out, not cut, die cut out. This is designer series paper. And then the background is the really cool, looks like a wallpaper 3D embossing folder. Looks like a textured wall. And then the little thinking of you with the stylish shapes pendant here. Isn't that fun? I think it's really, really cute. And this is by Terry Gaines.
Hey, Tanya.
Terry always does beautiful, beautiful cards. Here's a fun one, and same thing with the Hues of Happiness. The thing I like about this one is Hues of Happiness, the dies come with this little piece, and I was kind of like, what do you do with that? And you can see it. It's about this wide, this little die that gives you texture, but I thought, oh, that's a great thing to do with it. You are wonderful in every way. This is by Dina Rikow. So she is actually a $1 million winner or $1 million achiever. Oh my gosh, not winner. With Stampin' Up, probably several million. Anyway, but she die cut these out, die cut the leaves. Isn't that fun? Very clean. It's a nice clean look with the deckled rectangle. Love those. All right, this is by my dear friend Tammy, who I drove with. And this one is called, it's not Tea Boutique, it's help me out, hun. Help me out, hun. This, you have to look at, ranunculus. Ranuncula. I think is what it's called. Now, my friend loves, you can tell, this romantic style, Tammy. She's also my downline. This kind of romantic layered look. She's amazing because I would never create something like this ever. And that's the fun thing about swapping and exchanging cards with other people is you get all different types of cards. So if you look at the layers on this, we've got espresso, then we've got soft suede, we've got the blushing bride, and then on top of it, there's another soft suede. I mean, there's so many layers and so many beautiful things going on. This is pretty heavy, pretty good size card. And then even with this back here, the die that can't get the name on that one, and then stamping this inside. So that's by Tammy Reynolds. She lives in McKinney, Virginia, and she is amazing. In the new mini catalog, we turn the page. She goes, "Dang those flowers." We turn the next page. She goes, "I'm not getting any more flowers." Then we turn the page. Dang those flowers! I'm going to get those. Like she obviously is drawn to flowers and loves flowers. So really, really, really pretty. Here is something using Eden's Garden and a very, very simple, clean layout. A lot of layers though, because we've got the base 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5. So a lot of layers, but just a nice clean layout using Eden's Garden Designer Series paper. This is made by Tracy Jacobs. And again, she's of my mind that if you're going to do it just on the cardstock, go ahead and use the thick cardstock because then it gives you something sturdy. I made this the other night with my downline, and this vellum behind it. I don't know how I missed it, but I think it's really, really, really cool. I'm kind of looking for it on the side here to see if I can find it for you. The vellum is obviously printed, and it's just so fun. What a great background. Let's see if I can quick find it. That would be a negative. What a great background for these tropical little birds. And then this dainty little bird cage. Okay, this is not something that I am normally drawn to. And I'm like, wow, that is so cute. So I just thought that was really fun. And these little iridescent gems just make it pop. And she actually colored and cut the birds for us. So I'm like, wow, I just have to assemble. That's easy. But the way she colored these birds, it's so pretty, isn't it? Oh my goodness. So that is by Carol Roram. I put it together, but she designed it and pretty much cut everything out for me. So fun, so fun. Would you look up and find that stamp set for me? Because that's not something I normally.
Which one?
This one right here. Our
Gotcha.
toucans, or no, they're not toucans, are parrots.
Parakeets.
Parakeets. This is by Joyce Hall. And again, using that Hues of Happiness Designer Series paper. Super clean look, really stunning card. Sending many thanks for all you do is in that stamp set, I believe. And like the one thing, maybe if you wanted to add something, you could just add a ribbon if you want more. But it's good as it is. It's really pretty. That paper speaks for itself, right? That's what I think. This is an interesting, this stamp set is a funny stamp set. Error 404, age not found, happy birthday. That's how I would read it. And stamping the background using the honey dye 3D embossing folder there, obviously to look like a keyboard. So by Penny Litweiler. Good for like one of those programmer or somebody like that. That would be a fun card for them. Here are our pretty birds. Pretty bird. That's what makes me think of pretty bird. And fun because there is a bird cage in it. And
it has dies.
And yeah, of course, when it has the dies, that's like the amazing, because then it's easy to create. But look at these birds. You could actually stamp them in all different colors as well. Same with this one. This is called two-step stamping. So you stamp your background perhaps in black, Memento black, and then put the colors right on top of it. So, and this one is photopolymer. Yep. So super cool. I like it. Thanks, Dave. Okay, this one is a very fun little stamp set with our elephants, and it is in the Everyday catalog. Do you want to find that one for me too?
Mhm.
Sorry. Oh, wait, it's going to be right here. Elephant Parade, if you just give me a page. Elephant Parade. But this card is from the Tea Party, Tea
48.
Boutique cards. The Tea Boutique cards. Look how fun that is. That little mouse on top is hilarious. He's like, yay! So here's our little elephant stamp set right here. Oh, 48. I'm on 47. There we go. Here it is. Look how cute. This guy is like exuding joy. So we've got lots of fun little elephants. You can always attach the balloon to like the tail or the nose, or like they did here, or even just have it floating up in the sky. So doesn't have to be just for sweet ones, like What a Happy Day. Makes me think of baby, but it doesn't have to be. And I love that she used the Tea Boutique cards and envelopes. Super fun. And that is by, did I say who? Kathy Schoen, and she's from Illinois. Very cute. All right, here's one. I love these. These are a gate fold. And the great thing about this one, this is Hostess Designer Series paper. Look how fun that is. It comes in a big pack and then just stamped with the leaves inside. This is kind of fun because she actually put Designer Series paper here on the inside, which actually looks like a gate. She called it a middle fold card, but here's the great thing about this. So 8.5 by 5.5, that's fine. Score at 2 1/8 on each end. 2 1/8 on each end. And her name is Anne Marie Bevel from Topeka, Kansas. I think it's pretty. Using the circle dies. There we go. Very fun. Very fun. Lots of things to copy and get ideas from. This stamp set is, I actually have it right here, I think. This stamp set is our not Quiet Meadow. This one came out a while ago. A delicate, no. Help me out.
Hand penned.
Hand penned, thank you. I'm like, oh, what is it? Hand penned. And how fun is that with I love this little die that has the little polka dots. It's just, or I don't know, it looks like kind of a Swedish or Swiss, dotted Swiss. That's the word I'm looking for. Isn't that fun, the hand penned? And then this is a two-step, so you don't have to color it. You just stamp right on top of it. And this one was made by Christy Folk, and she lives in Indiana. Shocker, because it was in Indianapolis. So there were a lot of people from Indiana. Fun though, kind of that divided into 3 segments. Your main focus is the bigger segment. And then we've got this really pretty ribbon here. Very nice. This card is, look at these people who do this, all this extra work. I love it. Tina Couch out of Kentucky made this using the seasonal label dies and the Christmas season stamp set. I don't know that I would think to emboss in white after stamping in crumb cake on vanilla, but I think it is really striking. Isn't that cute? Really. And then using the edge here, let's see what her edges are. Scallop contour dies is probably what the edge is. Go to greetings, lots of stamp sets used on this. So just a fun, I must be into clean this morning. It's just a really clean, clean look. And this is quite decorative. So it's a fun card. All right, going to one more here. This is, wait a minute. I believe that this one is I'm not going to say it, a Wash and Beauty, I think, but I probably am wrong. Sorry, friends. I don't remember. It's just a little stamp with the flower. Yep. And again, using tone on tone, the color on, or the crumb cake and the crumb cake and our little brass gold butterflies. These are self-stick. Sometimes they, I found on the roll, or on the sheet, excuse me, they popped off. So then I put them in a little container and then just use a glue dot because they seemed like they were maybe a little too heavy to stay on the paper. Not sure. And this one was made by Chris Kaiser. Chris Kaiser.
That one's from, let's see. Nope.
That's okay. It's a flower, a beautiful flower. All right, I showed you that one. That was really cute. Okay, so going into a little bit more into the holiday mini, which is almost done. It is, what year is it? It is, or what year is it? What day is it? The 10th. So it is good through January 3rd. This person gave us a nice little envelope with it too. But there's the Yeti, and I happen to know, I think that must have moved. The Yeti is also on sale. Let's put that back where it goes. So fun, his little cheeks. Very cute. And just a little bit of Wink of Stella and a little bit of using a marker on the outside. So winter wishes and holiday hugs. And then using the 3D embossing folder with these fun trees. I like it. I'm not a big Yeti person, but I think this is darling. Did you have anything before I keep going on and on and on? No?
Not at the moment.
Not at the moment. Okay.
Sorry, got distracted.
That's all right. Isn't that fun though?
It is.
Yeah. Okay, this one is back to, let's see, Sun Prints, I believe is what this designer series paper is. And the everyday catalog. This might be Pretty Prints DSB. Inspired Thoughts is a stamp set by Angela Arway. Yeah. It's simple and it's not simple. I don't know why I said that. It's not simple. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things going on here, plus these die. No, that's not simple. All right. And you can never go wrong with gnomes. Never can go wrong with gnomes. How cute is this? This is using in the Holiday Mini using the leaf die, leaf 3D embossing folder. And then this is out of our Cottage Wreaths designer series paper. I just think it's funny. It's very funny by Debbie Engelbretson. How fun is that? Just a little gnome. This one also is in our Holiday Mini, and this one is our So Grateful. It is one of our, obviously, fall stamp sets. So I thought it was very pretty. Maple. So grateful. We're kind of past that season now, aren't we? So we'll save that for next year, right? And then last but certainly not least, this one is made by Sharon McNeely. And it is using, I will not come up with the stamp set. And the dies, though, I was just recently looking at these because I thought, oh, those are kind of fun. Because sometimes I get free things with Stampin' Up, so I get to choose something. And not sometimes, frequently.
All the time.
All the time. So I was just looking, oh, it's right here. I was just looking at this. Picture this, because it has those squares, because I know I had seen that card. And then it has these. And I was thinking the great thing about this, when you die cut one of these, you end up, don't forget, with all these little rectangles or
Frames.
all the circles also.
Oh, and the inserts.
So not the frame, the inside, that all those little pieces, you end up with 8, 9, 10, 11 little pieces that you could use for something else or for this. So did you have an announcement now?
Give me another minute.
Another minute. Okay, love. Another minute. I think this goes with the one that looked like this one right here, the one I really want to save. Look at that. People give me a stamp set also and a envelope. That's kind of fun. All right. So let's just go ahead and look up this Faith. I don't want to waste their time looking at that. So
No
I think Dave's ready for you.
Just want to mention, sorry, I was looking to get the image ready, but I don't have it really, really handy. And that is, we put on Facebook last night a little survey. Survey is about crafting retreats, because we are looking at opening a crafting retreat center.
Oh, what?
Yes.
What?
And so we are asking for your input. We're asking about ones that you've been to, what you like, what you don't like when you go. regarding size and location and how many people and food and all those wonderful things. So go to our Facebook page. I will actually post a link to the survey here in the chat as well. But go ahead and take just a minute, fill that out, because we are in the active stage of choosing our location.
Yes, we are. Very close. Very close. All right. Here is, I did not find that stamp set, but if you'd like to look it up, you may. So the other night I did mention, let me set those aside for a second. I did mention that we made this one. That's because we got together with my downline. And what that means is somebody who signs up to get a discount on their stamps or sell stamps or make a business out of it, all of the above, with Stampin' Up. And so we got together for a little Christmas party, and this was one of the cards they brought so we could make. Here's another one. Look how stunning this is. Nancy Pettit created this. I just think, and we embossed the gold. It's using the Music 3D embossing folder, which was carried over from last year. These cute little red rhinestone gems. Isn't that pretty? I think it's really pretty. Look at that. Ooh, shimmer, shimmer, shimmer. And then Erin Tesh made this one using wreaths, cottage wreaths.
Yep.
But the thing I like about the cottage wreaths, these little berries. These are the festive pearls, which are being carried over. How fun are they? And then there's a little triangle corner punch, which I'm like, I look at this catalog, I don't know how many times, and how did I miss that? I don't know, but it's very cute. And then just stamping the Noel all over the back. Thought that was really fun. We did stamp something for the inside, but I must not have stuck it in the inside, which would be the next step after stamping it. And then this one I have shown you before, but it is just so very pretty, by Nettie Mast from Indiana. But this is our festive. It's brand new. Do you remember? Sorry, I'm putting you. Somebody even knows. Pop it in the chat for me. It's a brand new stamp set that just came out. This is not brand new, but anyway. Oh boy. It's pretty, isn't it? Help me out here. It's pretty. Love it. I just think it's very stunning. This is using the Quadrifoil 3D embossing folder and just bringing in the gold and the copper here, or brass. Copper is just really, really pretty. So it's not in that catalog. It came out as a, and I just can't remember the name of it. That's okay. Hopefully you enjoyed that. All right, friends. Well, that is actually what I have for you. If you did, we did order catalogs, mini catalogs, the new one, not this one. We ordered new mini catalogs to be sent to you. So if you do not receive it in the next 3 weeks or so, make sure, I don't know, we'll get ours.
They're starting to be mailed, which means sometime in the next 2 weeks you should receive it.
We always send one to us so we can see when you would get it. So if you don't get the new one, it's purple, please let me know and I will get one in the mail to you. But other than that, I hope you have a wonderful Saturday. Do something fun. We're going to a neighbor's open house, Christmas open house just next door. So we get to walk over there and playing pickleball, of course, because that's always a good time. And then seeing friends tonight. We have lots of fun social things today. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Make the best of it. Stamp something. Look forward to seeing you on Monday. Happy stamping, friends.